Today, we're diving into what looks like a massive recruitment drive for computer science teachers in Haryana. But honestly, the real story here is why this opportunity even exists. It's a pretty strange tale, a case of a massive failure that has, believe it or not, created a golden second chance for so many people.
Okay, so let's set the scene. In the last recruitment cycle for these PGT computer science teachers, the Haryana government announced a huge number of open positions. We're talking 1,711 jobs on the table. Sounds like an incredible opportunity, right? Well, what happened next was just shocking. Get this, out of more than 1,700 posts, only 39 candidates were shortlisted for the interview. 39. That's it. Just an almost unbelievable outcome that, as you can imagine, left pretty much everyone stunned. So, you have to be asking, right? What on earth happened to the other 1,672 jobs? Well, the answer is kind of brutal and really simple. Most of the candidates just couldn't clear the minimum 35% passing score. The jobs just sat there, vacant. And that, right there, is what leads us directly to this new opportunity. Now here's the good news. Because of that massive shortfall, the Haryana Public Service Commission didn't just sit around and wait years to try again. Nope, they immediately released a brand new notification to fill those exact same posts. This is it. This is that second chance we've been talking about.
And listen, this is not just any old job. We're talking about a permanent, Group B gazetted officer position. That's a seriously respected public servant role. It comes with real prestige, you know? You even get the authority to officially attest documents. And with 1,672 of these posts up for grabs, this is a really, really big deal.
All right, let's talk money, because that's important, right? The starting salary here, once you factor in all the allowances and everything, is estimated to be around 80,000 rupees a month. I mean, that is a fantastic starting point for a secure, stable government career.
Okay, so the opportunity is massive, the pay is great, but here comes the big question. Are you eligible? We've got to break down the essential qualifications, because this is exactly where a lot of people are going to get filtered out. First up, the academics. This part is pretty standard stuff. You'll need an MSc in computer science, or a 3-year regular MCA, or a B.Ed Tech in either computer science or IT. And one more thing. For the general category, you've got to have at least a 55% aggregate in your degree.
Okay, now this next part is absolutely crucial, so listen up. First, the good news. A B.Ed degree is not required. That's a huge plus for computer science grads. But, and this is the absolute non-negotiable deal breaker, you must have a valid Haryana Teacher Eligibility Test certificate. That's the HTT. No exceptions, period.
So, if you've ticked all those boxes and you're eligible, get ready. You're going to face a 3-stage selection process. I like to think of it as a gauntlet. You've got to run to get to that finish line and secure the job.
So here's the roadmap. Stage 1 is a screening test. It's all multiple choice, and its only job is to thin the herd a bit. It's just for qualifying. If you clear that, you move on to the main event, a descriptive subject knowledge test. This is the big one. And finally, the top performers from that test will get the call for an interview.
So when it comes to your final score, what actually matters? Well, forget about the screening test. Those marks don't even count. Your entire selection, pretty much everything, hinges on those last 2 stages. And look at this split. The descriptive subject test carries a massive 87.5% weightage. The interview, just 12.5%. That tells you everything you need to know about where to focus.